हेलो स्टूडेंट्स, आप हमारे इस चैनल को अगर पहली बार देख रहे हैं तो आप सब्सक्राइब करना ना भूलें। इसे बेल आइकन दबाएं और ऑल करें, जिससे कि हमारे वीडियो जैसे ही अपलोड होते हैं उसके नोटिफिकेशंस आपको तुरंत मिल जाए। आप अपने सोशल साइट्स पर हमारे इन वीडियोस को शेयर करें। हमारी वीडियो के डिस्क्रिप्शन में हमारे सोशल साइट्स के लिंक दिए हैं, आप उन्हें फॉलो करें और डाउट्स को दूर करें। हम लोग वेक्टर्स पढ़ते हैं। ये इसमें वेक्टर का कोई पूरी वेक्टर की नहीं पढ़ना रहता, बल्कि एक मैथमेटिक्स के टूल के रूप में हम लोगों के यहाँ वेक्टर पढ़ना है। फिजिक्स में वेक्टर्स के बारे में थोड़ी सी जो जानकारी या मैथमेटिक्स कुछ फार्मूले की जानकारी इस चैप्टर में हम लोगों को वो करना है। यहाँ पर हम कुछ भौतिक राशियों के बारे में थोड़ा देखते हैं। अगर हमें 2 लीटर पानी हो और इस 2 लीटर पानी में हमने 3 लीटर पानी और मिला दिया, तो अपने आप ही सीधे सीधे 5 लीटर हो जाएगा। 2 को 3 में मिलाया, 3 को 2 में मिलाया है, ऐसा कोई प्रश्न नहीं उठता। या इसी प्रकार से अगर मान लीजिए किसी वस्तु का द्रव्यमान है 5 किलोग्राम और एक दूसरी वस्तु है जिसका द्रव्यमान है 7 किलोग्राम। बीजगणितीय विधि से 5 और 7 दोनों का जो वैल्यू आएगी, इनका जोड़ या इनका परिणाम आएगा वो 12 यानी 12 किलोग्राम। सीधे सीधे हमने इनको टोटल कर ली। इसमें केवल इसकी जो न्यूमेरिकल वैल्यू है वो चाहिए और इसके जो यूनिट है वो चाहिए। न्यूमेरिकल वैल्यू और यूनिट ही इसमें इसको बताने के लिए काफ़ी है। बट इफ वी से दैट देयर आर 2 फोर्सेस, one is 5 Newton and other force is 4 Newton. How much is its total? What is the total force? What is the resultant force? इनका टोटल कितना होगा? It is difficult to say. अगर हम कहते हैं कि 5 + 4 बराबर 9, it may be right or may not be right, because we do not know in what direction these forces act. For example, one force is 5 Newton. If 5 is in this direction and 4 is in this direction, then the resultant, yani the total of these 2 forces will be equal to 5 minus 4 is equal to 1 Newton. And this direction. If 5 in this direction and 4 is also in this direction, then the total is 9 Newton. Both are in the same direction, therefore the sum of these 2 vectors is 9 Newton. If this is like this, 5 is in this direction and 4 is in this direction, then the resultant is in this direction, and this will be equal to √41 Newton. So in this way, the sum of these vectors changes according to the direction. इसका मतलब ये हुआ कि कुछ क्वांटिटीज ऐसी हैं, कुछ फिजिकल क्वांटिटीज आर विच आर डिस्क्राइब्ड ओनली बाय मैग्नीट्यूड, and there are some quantities which are described by their magnitude as well as direction. So these quantities are known as scalars, where only magnitude is important. That is called scalar. Scalar, only magnitude. But in vectors, magnitude and direction both. To describe vectors, we require magnitude and direction both. So here we have to study the vector. Now, how we represent the vector? To represent the vector, we draw a line, and there is a arrow at one end. This arrow represents the direction of the vector. This is called head. This is tail. And the length between head and tail is called the magnitude of the vector. Magnitude of the vector. This is how we represent it. How to write it? To write it, we write like this. Suppose there is a vector, we draw a bar or sometimes a arrow. This is how we represent the vector, write the vector. In books, sometimes it's written in bold letters, but it is not easy for us to write it like this, but it's not easy to write, and therefore generally we write like this. This is the way how we write the vector. A bar, this is the vector. Here this vector A contains both magnitude and direction. Magnitude and direction, both is in this vector. We can write it also like this. A, the magnitude of the vector, and the direction is separated, and that is suppose A. Type. Type means to represent the unit vector. This cap or hat, if it is at any vector, it represents that the magnitude is 1, but it represents the direction of this vector. This is unit vector. Unit vector is used to represent the direction. So we can write a vector either by this symbol or write like this: magnitude and direction. So if we want to find out the magnitude, we divide the vector by the unit vector. Vector is divided by unit vector, then we get the magnitude of the vector. Or we can get the direction of the vector. We divide the vector by the magnitude of the vector. The vector, magnitude of vector sometimes is written like this: vector and modulus of the vector. Written like any vector, and then it is used like this mod, but generally we write like this. So this is how we represent the vector. And now when we know how to represent the vectors, how we sum them. Now addition of the vectors. Suppose there is a vector A in this direction and another vector is B in this direction. One vector is A and another is B. A is in this direction, B is in this direction. If this vector A and B are to be added, so one vector is drawn first. Suppose we draw vector A इन द डायरेक्शन एंड मैग्नीट्यूड। जितना इसका मैग्नीट्यूड है वो जिस डायरेक्शन में है, डायरेक्शन में अगर किसी भी वेक्टर को उसके मैग्नीट्यूड और डायरेक्शन में एक जगह से दूसरी जगह ले जाए तो वेक्टर बदलता नहीं, वेक्टर वही रहता है। दिस इज पैरेलल एंड द मैग्नीट्यूड इज सेम, देयरफॉर द वेक्टर इज सेम। दिस इज ए। नाउ coinciding with its head of tail of this vector, we draw this vector in this direction. You know that this is direction of the vector, this is the angle between these two vectors, this is the direction of the vector and this direction of B. This is B. Now the two vectors are drawn at one place. To find out their sum or to find out their resultant, we draw a vector from tail of the first to the head of the last. This vector is A plus B. You can say that this is because resultant, you can call it like R. Then this is the resultant or sum of these two vectors. Here, these two vectors when added are equal to this. You know that A and B, these are vectors. In this vector, there is a magnitude and direction both. Here also the magnitude and direction both. And therefore, this vector A plus B, the sum, that is R, is not the sum of the magnitudes only. Suppose this is a 2 Newton, this is 3 Newton, then 2 plus 3 Newton is 5 Newton. This is not 5 Newton. So this is not the sum of the magnitudes only, but this is sum of the magnitude and direction both. Similarly, here you see that this is a triangle. Sometimes we say this is triangle law. The vectors follow the triangle law. If to add two vectors, always a triangle is formed. इसलिए इसको कहते हैं ट्रायंगल लॉ। यानी दी एडिशन ऑफ द वेक्टर्स फॉलो द ट्रायंगल लॉ। तो फॉर वेक्टर्स इट इज नॉट नेसेसरी द मैग्नीट्यूड एंड डायरेक्शन बट आल्सो टू फॉलो द ट्रायंगल लॉ। अगर कोई क्वांटिटीज हैं विच consist of directions and magnitude both, but do not follow this triangle law, then they are not vector quantities. Like current. Current has its direction as well as magnitude, but never follows this triangle law. And whenever it is summed up, no triangle is formed, and this therefore that is not vector. तो एक तो हुआ वेक्टर के लिए कि अगर दो वेक्टर्स हों और उनको हम जोड़ते हैं तो एक ट्रायंगल बनता है जिसे हम ट्रायंगल लॉ भी कहते हैं। तो दो वेक्टर्स का जो सम है वो ट्रायंगल लॉ को फॉलो करता है। इसके अलावा वेक्टर को हम इस प्रकार भी जोड़ सकते हैं। सपोज वन वेक्टर इज ए, ड्रा वन वेक्टर ए and other vector B, and we draw these two vectors tail, coinciding tail and tail. This vector is B. This is A. Their tails coincide here. Complete the parallelogram. Complete the parallelogram. Now join this diagonal passing through this interaction of these two vectors. The intersection of these two vectors किसे ये जो हमारा जाता है diagonal, this represents the sum of these two vectors. यानी this is equal to A plus B. This is called law of parallelogram. Law of parallelogram of vectors. Here the parallelogram is formed. So if two vectors are added, they follow the law of parallelogram. Here there are two vectors, they are joined here, and if a parallelogram is completed, then the diagonal of the parallelogram passing through the intersection of these two vectors represent the sum of these two vectors. Now what is the magnitude of these two vectors? We can calculate the magnitude of these two vectors. The law of parallelogram. There are two vectors, one vector is B and other vector is A. Both vectors are meeting at this point A. One vector is A, other vector is B. If we complete the parallelogram, A, B, A, P, Q, R. We complete the parallelogram A, P, Q, R. We see that the diagonal passing through the intersection of these two vectors A is AQ. This is the sum or resultant of these two vectors A and B. Suppose these two vectors are at angle theta and the resultant makes angle alpha with the first vector. To find out the value of this vector A plus B, we call it like R. We have to find out the value of R. We draw a perpendicular QM on AP. Now you see here in this triangle AMQ, triangle AMQ, this hypotenuse R square is equal to this square AM square plus MQ square is equal to AM square. Here you see that this is theta and therefore this is also theta. This is B and therefore the magnitude of this PQ is also B. The magnitude of B is B, the magnitude of A is A. No, the magnitude of A is A and the magnitude of B is B. The magnitude of R is R. Here, this is B, this is theta, and therefore this is B sine theta, this side QM, and this PM, this is B cos theta, in this triangle. this side upon this is equal to sin theta, and therefore this is b sin theta. This upon this cos theta, therefore this is b cos theta. Now here AM is written as AP plus PM square plus MQ square. AM, here AP is vector A and PM is B cos theta. MQ is B sin theta. Now square it. A square B square cos square theta plus 2AB cos theta plus B square sin square theta. Here A square B square cos square theta, B square sin square theta. अब here B square is common to this, cos square theta plus sin square theta here is equal to 1, and therefore this is B square. So therefore R square is equal to A square plus B square plus 2AB cos theta. 2AB cos theta. R is equal to under root A square B square 2AB cos theta, where theta is the angle between these two vectors. Now alpha is the angle between the first vector and the resultant vector, and therefore the angle tan alpha is equal to this upon this, here to here, B sin theta upon this AP, that is A, plus B cos theta. This is the direction of the resultant A plus B. If 3 Newton and 4 Newton are two vectors at 90 degrees, find resultant and direction. Here, applying this, resultant vector R is equal to R square, A square, that is 3 square, 5 square, and 2AB cos theta, 3 into 2 cos 0, cos 90. 3 square 5 square is equal to 3 square and 4 Newton, not 4. Nine plus 16 under root 25 is equal to 5. 5 Newton is the resultant. And direction, to find out the direction, tan alpha, b sin theta, b sin theta, b is 4 and sin theta sin 90, upon a, that is 3 and plus 4 cos 90, 4 by 3. This is the value of tan theta, that is the direction of the resultant. This is the sum of these two vectors. If the two vectors are equal, suppose if two vectors are equal, if vectors are 5 Newton, or say A and A, find sum. Find sum. R square is equal to under root A square plus A square plus 2A into A cos theta, because we do not know the angle between them. Therefore, this is equal to 2A square plus 2A square cos theta. 2A square is common, 1 plus cos theta. 2A square, put the value, cos theta is equal to 2 cos square theta by 2 minus 1. 2A square into 2 cos square theta by 2. Hence, the resultant is 2A cos theta by 2. And the angle tan alpha will be equal to A sin theta upon A plus A cos theta. A कॉमन हियर कैंसिल हो जाएगा, ऊपर बचेगा साइन थीटा, हियर 1 प्लस कास थीटा, 2 साइन थीटा बाई 2 कास थीटा बाई 2. दिस इज 1 प्लस 2 कास स्क्वायर थीटा बाई 2 माइनस 1. 2 साइन थीटा बाई 2 थीटा बाई 2 अपॉन 2 कास स्क्वायर थीटा बाई 2. 2 से 2 कैंसिल हो गया, कास स्क्वायर थीटा से कट गया, एंड दिस इज इक्वल टू tan थीटा बाई 2, और हेंस अल्फा इज इक्वल टू थीटा बाई 2. दैट इज if the two vectors are equal, their resultant is bisects the angle between them. If one vector is this is A, this is A, or B, then बाइसेक्ट दिस एंगल, यानी दिस इज इक्वल, दिस इज थीटा बाई 2, दिस इज थीटा बाई 2 एंड दिस इज थीटा. तो now here for the sum of these vectors, you see here that r is equal to a square b square plus 2ab cos theta, you know. और इसलिए when theta is say when theta is equal to 0, that is the two vectors are in the same direction. When theta is 0, a square b square 2ab for theta is equal to 0, that is both the vectors are in the same direction. This is the maximum value. This is the maximum value of the two vectors. This is equal to a plus b. That is the maximum value of two vector series when they are in the same direction, and that is equal to the sum of these two vectors. The same way, r is equal to a square plus b square minus 2ab for theta is equal to 180. When theta is 180, cos theta is equal to -1. यानी दो two vectors are in opposite direction, and this is the minimum value, the smallest value, that is this is r minimum, and this is equal to a minus b का whole square, that is equal to a difference b, because we do not know which one is greater, तो इनके डिफरेंस के बराबर होगा. और या चाहे तो आप डायरेक्शन भी ध्यान रखें तो इसको इस तरह कर सकते हैं. तो दिस इज द वैल्यू, मिनिमम वैल्यू. तो द मैक्सिमम वैल्यू ऑफ द टू वेक्टर्स इज इक्वल टू द सम ऑफ द टू वेक्टर्स, एंड द मिनिमम वैल्यू इज इक्वल टू द डिफरेंस ऑफ द टू वेक्टर्स. इफ टू वेक्टर्स आर सपोज 10 न्यूटन एंड सपोज 5 न्यूटन्स, then the maximum value possible is 15 Newton or maximum, and the R minimum value is equal to 5 Newton. If there is no resultant smaller than 5 and no resultant greater than 15, दो रिजल्टेंट होगा, इन्हीं के बीच में होगा. इस बात पर निर्भर करेगा कि उनके बीच का एंगल कितना है. एंगल चेंज होता रहेगा, एंगल बदलता रहेगा, तो उसकी वैल्यू भी बदलती रहेगी. मैं वीडियोस को देखने के लिए आपको बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद. लाइक करना न भूलें. धन्यवाद.